Hi Leos, how are y'all doing? My name is Marlissa. This is That Word from Mars Tarot, and I'm here to take care of you all and do a career, money, hobby-ish reading. All right. If you like it here, if you love it here, please like the video, subscribe, share. So off bucks, Leo. The signs that I see here are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be connected to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you could have one of those placements. Also, you may have a Scorpio placement or be connected to them because a couple of cards that came out here came out in theirs. And I know entrepreneurship came out in readings too in small business, but I can't remember which one. So just go watch your other signs, all right? So at some point in time, Leo, you were questioning whether you should stay or go. Maybe some of you all worked for some sort of family business, all right? Or there may have been pressure from your family to do a certain type of work. If it's not that, there's just, you were questioning something at one point, like, should I stay or go? Like, what choice do I make? Like, and it was choosing between your comfort zone and trying something new with this Two of Wands here, all right? However, the overall energy of the spread is the Three of Wands. So you have made a choice for yourself. You would have to tell me what that choice is, right? But you have made a choice for yourself, and now, and you also have some foresight about like a decision. So you're just waiting. Like I feel like you're doing the work, but you are now waiting for, the results, to arrive. Okay. You're looking out like, okay, like I've done the work. Now I'm gonna wait and see what comes towards me. All right. I feel like something that is very important to you is your family legacy. Maybe some of you have wealth, within, your family. Like there could be inheritance here, some sort of financial security. Excuse me, that's like deeply rooted. Some of you could have some privilege and affluence, and if you do not, this is something that you want for yourself. Like this is a goal that you have for your family. How you're showing up, Leo, is as the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may already be a parent. Some of you could be a working parent. Some of you all are homebodies. You have very great business sense, so that would make sense for you to, have a small business and have some entrepreneurship, going here. Because even if, Leo, if you don't believe this, you do have great business sense. So if you have been doubting your capabilities or there's some sort of small business you're thinking of, go ahead and go for it. That may make a very big difference in your bank account, and it may make a difference in your family legacy. All right. But we have the Queen of Pentacles here, sign of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is somebody who is very giving, very nurturing, but also like luxurious. The funny thing about like the Queen of Pentacles, to me, I always read it as Taurus energy, but also, of course, Capricorn, Virgo as well. Like even though the Queen of Pentacles is luxurious, she can be very practical too. So, but somebody who's generous for sure. So that makes sense. So your wealth is not just about you, and maybe that's why you were being so careful about it. It's about family members as well. I do also want you to keep in mind, I'm not going to hold you about maybe potentially like a sneaky family member with or friend or partner, whatever, right? We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is very sneaky, somebody who could betray you, okay? Somebody who's very cunning and, they're strategic. And I imagine it may be someone that you trust, with the Four of Wands being underneath, which can talk about celebrating harmony, marriage, family, friends, reunions, all right? So I don't know. You may have someone like either within the family try to sabotage. It is something. I hate the Seven of Swords. It's one of my least favorite cards because it's a very sneaky energy. So be mindful of that, all right? Be mindful of when it comes to, especially if you are somebody who is like a Nepo baby or, somebody who has a lot of money. You want to be mindful of who you let know that, or like who has access to those things. Okay, I hate to be that way, but like, it's something. All right, it's something. Um, and it's usually like people closest to us that can hurt us sometimes. So in my oracle deck, we have wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. All right, wisdom. So this gives me Taurus vibes too. So I don't know, I'm feeling a heavy like earth sign energy in this reading. We have frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So some of you all, your next job opportunity is not about what you know, it's about who you know, especially in this economy. So keep that in mind, okay, with this frozen card here. And then we have real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. This came out in the Scorpio reading. So you could have a Scorpio placement or be connected to one. All right. And as far as my new deck, my, what is this called? My Prosperity Mantras, Modern Affirmations for Abundance. 3 cards came out. So we have the Tattooist, the Teacher, and the Strategist. All right. So for the Tattooist, the affirmation for her is I honor my creative ideas every time I finish what I start. I honor my creative ideas every time I finish what I start. So maybe you're someone who struggles to finish what they start, Leo. We have the Teacher here, which again is giving me big Taurus energy. The Teacher, every time I act beyond my ego, I nourish the humility of humanity. This is a big Leo message because Leos usually struggle with their egos, all right? Every time I act beyond my ego, I nourish the humility of humanity. So maybe some of you are being reminded to be, humble. And then we have the strategist, or is it the strategist? Child, whichever one it is, you know the vibes. Every step I take and decision I make is divinely guided to serve my greatest good. Every step I take and decision I make is divinely guided to serve my greatest good. So I feel like that's about like, being mindful, especially when it comes to, your legacy and your finances. Because, Leo, I'd hate to see you get like used. I'd hate to see you get used. Ugh, don't like that. All right, Leo. Well, that is what I have for y'all. I love y'all. See you next time. Bye.